What a good day, everyone, especially to our board panelists. I am Ronald Chavez, one of the researchers of the research titled Sampaguita JASMINUM SAMBAC Extract with Lemon Citrus Limon Extract as an effective alternative to lavender repellent against insect. Before that, I would like to introduce my co-researchers about this product. They are Miko Cabagnot, Miel Carino, and Edison Corral. Miko, the floor is yours for explaining what is the research gap of our research and why we conduct this study.
I am Miko Romel Garcia Ombagna, and this is our research gap, reasons to conduct this study. Research conduct this study because they want to make or to produce a more effective, cheaper, and accessible alternative insects and repellent for the masses, to expand the uses of Sampaguita and Lemon, being a natural product with health benefiting properties. In utilizing the prevalent and locally available native products of the Philippines. Experimental repellent aims to prevent people of all ages, especially the dengue victims, from any insect bites and possibilities of obtaining any insects-related disease. The biggest service of dengue, natural repellent made of locally sourced elements are best to guide the earnings and livelihood of nearby and farmers as well as the financial system of the Philippines. Circus lemon comes from the family of circus, which are regarded to be herbal mosquito insects repellent due to of their study of their studies. With the summertime months drawing close, there are plenty of upsiding things to seem to be ahead to. Opportunity, the hotter weather frequently additional potential that there will be many extra insects around. This researcher is Mil A. Carino. Goodbye and thank you.
Thank you. And to answer the statement of the problem, research question number 1, is Sampaguita and Calamansi combine a good insect repellent? The objective of our study is to formulate a natural insect repellent that would rival lavender research supported, widely marketed natural repellent in terms of affordability, effectiveness, and accessibility. The group or the researchers decided to make lavender the standards for effective insect repellents since it has been commercially sold and proven to be effective. Sampaguita oil, lemon extract, and a mixture of the two were tested against lavender. Table 1 shows that the blend of Sampaguita and lemon had the highest rate of repulsivity. Sampaguita offers the finest protection, though it is worthy to note that the results of lavender and the repellency rate is inaccurate because several insects have been crushed during its setup, implying that the repellency rate may be smaller than claimed. Notice that the complete protection time of the Sampaguita lemon mixture is significantly longer than lavender's, further supporting the antithesis that the mixture may be a more effective repellent than the lavender. And to answer research question number 2, will lemon and Sampaguita individually serve as an effective insect repellent? Based on the results listed on Table 1, we find that the repellency rate and complete protection time of calamansi and Sampaguita are as follows. Sampaguita repellency 1 minus 2 over by 10 multiplied by 100% is equals to 80%. And lemon repellency 1 minus 4 over 10 multiplied by 100% is equals to 60%. Both lemon and Sampaguita proved to be effective insect repellents, easily surpassing the potency of lavender. Notably, Sampaguita turned out to be the most effective repellent. This may be due to the Sampaguita being an oil substance, thus holding condensed amounts of fragrance that easily repels the insect. On the other hand, the Lemon extract had also shown promising results of repellency against insect in comparison to lavender in terms of complete protection time. This was due to its acidity and citrus scent. As per the Sampaguita lemon solution, pure lemon as thick liquid may have diluted the Sampaguita oil in the mixture, but its fragrance remained intact, thus making it more effective in comparison to the lemon solution. Now let's move forward to the research question number 3. At what length of time and percentage will each setup be effective in repelling insect? Given the formula and recorded time in Table 1, the repellency percent of the solution are as follows. Lavender at 60% in 20 seconds, lemon at 60% in 44 seconds, sampaguita at 80% in more than 10 minutes, and sampaguita lemon lavender at 100% in 55 seconds. Presumably, if procedures were executed at 1 hour on intervals for 4 hours, it is safe to hypothesize the repellency percent will decline as the time progresses. And the formula is repellency 1% is equals to the number of bites in the control arm or body over to the number of bites in the treatment arm multiplied by 100%. As you can see on the table, the Sampaguita repellency 1 minus 4 over 10 multiplied by 100% is equals to 60%. Lemon repellency, same with Sampaguita repellency, and the Sampaguita repellency with lemon 1 minus 2 over 10 multiplied by 100% is equals to 80%. And to answer the research question number 4, which setup is most effective in repelling insect? The Sampaguita mixture configuration was the most effective as shown by the data, with its total protection time lasting more than 10 minutes as opposed to the other 3 which only lasted for a few seconds. The researchers also noticed that when an insect tried to touch the hand or when the Sampaguita arrangement was in place, the insect sank down and failed to fly afterwards. In addition to the repellency percentage and total protection on period, in addition, leg twitching and annoyance were seen. The insect started to deteriorate and momentarily lost consciousness. The insects regained consciousness and resumed regular movement a little time after the subject X was removed. The middle of a bag had to withstand the potent aroma of the Sampaguita mixture for more than 10 minutes during the entire protection process. In conclusion, the Sampaguita mixture setup was the most successful insect repellent with only 3 to 5 insect being able to successfully remain on the subject's body.
This study was able to compare the 4 distinct chemical abilities to deter insect and determine which one of the most effective. Insects was totally keep away from the arm or body for 20 seconds by lavender, 44 seconds, 55 seconds, and for more than 10 minutes by Sampaguita and lemon mixture. The chi-square goodness for fit test, which was performed using the repellency percentage, revealed that there was no appreciable difference in the number of insects that touched the body within the first 3 minutes between the 4 chemicals. In light of the multiple studies that support its efficacy, it refutes the notion that lavender will be the most effective repellent. Furthermore, this study was able to reach the unexpected conclusion that Sampaguita, a chemical typically disregarded in this study on the efficacy that insects repellent, turned out to be the most efficient of the 4. The researchers' findings also demonstrate that Sampaguita plants stimulated with lemon extracts are most noticeable, more potent insect repellent than lavender, since both Sampaguita and lemon are separately more efficient as an insect repellent than lavender. And now, the next researcher is Edison Coral.
My name is Edison Coral. Recommendation. During the experiment, the researchers made a number of major mistakes. To start, the repellents were acquired in various methods. The Sampaguita solution and Lavender solution were both at the market and sold commercially as fragrance oil and insect repellents, respectively. The Lemon solution, on the other hand, was physically extracted from the fruit. Their ineffectiveness as an insect repellent may have been impacted by the variations, inconsistency, and potential chemical addition. It is advised that all solutions be extracted using the right apparatus and extraction techniques. Second, while removing the container from the 6-liter bottle, several insects perished. Due to the 6-liter bottle's restricted capacity and the insects' hazy movement, this occurred. The researchers might buy a larger storage space and additional insect in order to avoid crushing insects. Third, due to the limited time, although the experiment was complete in less than 3 hours due to the insect's short lifespan, it is believed that it originally took more than 5 hours to complete. The experiment to determine the repellency percentage must be repeated every hour. The setup should ideally be repeated in order to achieve accurate findings and check for mistakes. Researchers may conduct the experiment beforehand with a full set of all the necessary materials to prevent impacting the real outcomes of the study. Recommendation. During the experiment, the researchers made a number of major mistakes. To start, the repellents were acquired in various methods. The Sampaguita solution and Lavender solution were both at the market and sold commercially as fragrance oil and insect repellent, respectively. The Lemon solution, on the other hand, was physically extracted from the fruit. Their ineffectiveness as an insect repellent may have been impacted by the variation and consistency and potential chemical addition. It is advised that all the solution be extracted using the right apparatus and extraction techniques. Second, while removing the container from 6-liter bottle, several insects perished. Due to 6-liter bottle's restricted capacity and the insect's hazy movement, this occurred. The researchers might buy a larger storage space and additional insects in order to avoid crushing the insects. Needed resources. Fourth, all setups supported experimental complete protection times were substantially shorter than what was anticipated in terms of study. Fifth, the group failed to take into account the potential effects of placing the solution directly on the patient's arms while taking into account their skin problems. 6. The experimental settings carried out by the group was significantly different from the setup used in the research due to limited time, materials, and equipment. The container size and the insect count vary between them. The effects of this mistake on the experiment overall findings were minimal to moderate. Future research could focus on the effects of high concentration of lavender and lemon human skin, ways to lessen the lemon's acidity so that it doesn't sting when applied directly to skin without reducing the skin's ability to repel insects, and ways to better understand the efficiency of sugar permitting yeast based on the times of day when sugar is the only food available to insects.